Did anyone else have a dream so traumatizing as a kid that you still remember it today? There was a giant newspaper. Guess who's deaf and who can't hear? When you're pooping at your friend's place and then experience what feels like a nuke go off, but it's just their neighbor's house blowing up. Boys under 16 ask. Boys over 16 answer. How to talk to females. Stop calling them females. Manipulation tactics to use on a healed individual that has a lot of bookmarks. That ratio is crazy. When Yale rejected me by doing this, they basically said, "You're rejected." They were practically yelling at you. They were Yale-ing at me at 6 years old after I chomped off and swallowed my entire teddy bear's arm because I got hungry at night. First you gotta learn, then you remove the L. Lan. You want something? Remove the L from learn equals earn. Where on earth did you get Lan? Hey bro, good luck in life. I don't think you're gonna make it far, to be honest. I was hanging out in a tree and this couple just sat down under me without noticing. Send help. Go ree and see if they notice. Seems like a situation I'd get myself in. Airdrop them a picture of themselves. Why am I laughing? Old people Funko Pops. Me trying to be mysterious and nonchalant, only for my backpack to be open the entire time. It's so humbling. Or when my flashlight is on, and nobody be telling you either. A relationship AI breakup hurts just as much as a real one. So close. This is actually called having no social life whatsoever. Satan, what are you doing in hell? Me, I would turn down the brightness on my grandmother's cell phone and ask her for money to repair it. Satan. Me, when a non-Muslim says wallah, wallah, like when you cook something good and you reveal it and say voila, or I think you mean voila. I'd say real, but I'm scared my friends might see this. Tags every one of their friends. Now, why would you go and do it? My brother went to a party last night, and my mum went to go check on him this morning, and she screamed, so I went to see what was wrong, and he was bald. That feeling when you're halfway through rearranging your room, but you lose all your motivation. Blood got embarrassed when I caught him with his girl. I accidentally rolled over on my dog, and now he's standing by my parents' door. The betrayal is real. Depending on breed, some hold grudges longer than others. He's gonna tell. You gotta step away from me. That movie was terrible. The plot made no sense. The acting was so bad. Me, having a great afternoon. Already recommended movie to friends. Stop. How the hell are you a psychology student and depressed? Bro, look at your notes. Bro's a cutie patootie. Your masculinity oozing profile picture makes this even better. From one cutie patootie to another. Me, finding every person in my school's account from one person. I met a fan today and they said, OMG, I thought you'd be so much taller. That was me, I'm so sorry. My brain trying to convince me loads of bugs crawled to my drink when I wasn't looking. No! My Roman Empire is that pigeons were domesticated by humans 10,000 years ago, only to be suddenly abandoned and deemed dirty, and now can barely build their own nests because they don't know how, and live around humans because that's all they know. This is why they're always on top of buildings. They have nowhere else to go. What people think I'm like, what I'm actually like. Me trying to fight the Italian stereotypes, but I have two uncles who were named Mario and Luigi before the games even came out. When a customer told me to keep the change, instead of saying, "Are you sure? Thank you," I said, "You promise?" And it haunts me to this day. No, why would you say you promise? I don't know, I was so stressed and out of us in IKEA showrooms pretending to be a toxic married couple. Americans, please stop saying nar. It's actually a slur for Australians who can't afford kangaroos to ride to school. Crush facts. There is a 100% chance that they don't like you back. If you catch them staring, it's because you're ugly. Don't double text. It annoys them. They don't even know you exist. Me, making seating charts and putting my students next to their ex. POV, you were turned into a dog and now can see demons that humans can't see. You try to warn them, but all that comes out are barks. Me, looking at my schizophrenia demons and hallucinations because my mum refuses to give me my meds as a punishment. This is my cat Leo eating ice cream. Please don't give ice cream to your cat. This can result in the cat becoming electrically charged and ionizing the entire earth into plasma. OMG, noted. Thank you so much. POV, you finally catch your dog acting humane at night. It knows it's been caught and will have no other option but to skin you alive. Imagine Pinocchio is roasting you for 5 minutes straight and his nose hasn't moved an inch. These are delicious. Bro laughed at his own comment. What's something random you need to tell everyone? When I was 11, I thought I was being stalked by the government for 2 weeks straight because I saw a random guy in a suit in my living room. Turns out, I was just schizophrenic, talking to any public school white boy. How do you want us to talk? Hey there, companion. When I leaned in to kiss him and he threw his hands in the air and said, "Yay!" before we started making out. I mean, I say, "Yippee!" me when my girlfriend takes her shirt off. What I would wear if I was getting beheaded by a guillotine in mid-century Europe. Can't stop thinking about the world's first ethical incel. I'm the first ethical incel. I don't hate women or nothing. I just don't get people with good grammar are scary. Especially when they be like, how are you? Good. And then they go, good. Like, bro, you're scary. Everyone is becoming Shakespeare now, I see. Shakespeare. Oh, the word oh is hot. Please marry me. What? I'm wondering how long it took to paint this. It took about 1.5 months from what I remember. Also, the artist was so focused on painting, they forgot to eat and they died as well. What? Are you serious? No, I felt like lying. He'll never drop this crown. Yeah, he can never take it off either. He's stuck. Curse of binding. Not being able to relax all morning because I have a minor commitment later in the afternoon. OMG, your outfit looks cute. Thank you so much, cutie. This is my uniform. Imagine having uniform. Pins you against the wall and starts nibbling at your neck. Me when I'm playing Candy Crush and the deep voice guy says, Nova. I can't. Toasty. Sweet. Delicious. I'm ending this video. The hangman watching his life come to a grim end because a class of 3rd graders couldn't guess the word butter. I hope you guys know it's a reflex to push things in our mouth to our teeth so we can chew. If a dentist is telling you more than once to move your tongue, you are probably subconsciously licking them. Nah, I do it on purpose. Thank you. As someone who has been murdered, this means a lot. You're welcome. I'm so sorry. Ratio. L. W. Geometry was such a scam. Teachers were like, prove this is a triangle. Bro, what do you mean? Look at it. I would sit either way. The font? What about it? Nothing. Sorry to bother. She thinks blocking me is enough, but I recreated her entire personality on character.ai, and now we talk 24/7. You look nothing like your profile picture. I think I do, thanks. Bro is frequently wrong. What is he even talking about? Onto nothing. Again. Yo, he's onto nothing. Freezing cold take. Friendly tip. If you do something bad or illegal, always make sure there's someone else around to blame. Preferably an American tourist or a Taylor Swift fan. Me, when I play solitaire on my phone for 20 minutes and I tapped the screen because it started to go dark, but then I realized I didn't even have my phone in my hand and it's on my nightstand. So I was just hallucinating an entire game of solitaire. Me, when someone owns an item that I feel is more fitting to my personality than theirs, even though that isn't how anything works. Me, when I find the most amazing songs ever, but it's made by some singer named Spoingle Doingle, and they haven't released a new song in years. Me, after saying all day, when I get home, I'ma be on that study grind. And when I get home, I'm suddenly paralyzed and I'm unable to do anything at all whatsoever. Prove it's a triangle. Bro, prove your wife didn't leave you. Calculate the probability of your dad coming back. Me leaving my chemistry lab after getting a 12,000% error and blaming it on a poorly calibrated scale. How do you even manage to do that?
If you think women don't belong in STEM careers, then just say that.
Your fiance gets kidnapped in a foreign country. You stay out till 2 a.m. searching with authorities, but eventually you have to call it and return to your hotel. Do you still do your skincare routine? Yes or no? When liberals make GTA, of course there's a female protagonist. You're not rocking with women? 6.5 out of 10. And just gives a fake IP address. Y'all ever put on a fit so hard that you gotta beat the hell out of an elderly person? No, just you, bro. Me, watching someone get cooked for an opinion I low-key agree with. Me getting ready to exterminate everyone in the room after they all watched my masculinity and honor get neglected and tarnished by a bouncing ping pong ball that I was frantically trying to pick up. I hate guys who poop on people who were born in 2006 to 2009. Aren't you supposed to be tucked in bed by your mummy? Bro, aren't you supposed to be paying your taxes or something? It's not my fault my parents didn't smash an 843 BC in them ancient days or whatever. Cut that out, it ain't funny. Lol, my Muslim grandma told me that my Sasuke figure would come alive on the Day of Judgment and attack me, and I swear I had to hide my excitement. When I was 10, I asked my mum for Robux and she said, maybe when pigs can fly. And I told her, didn't you go on a plane last month? And then she threw a pan at my head. Every night at 9 p.m, my dog chooses something to guard. He's at work, stop distracting him. Don't touch his almond, dude. Maybe don't even look at it or breathe near it. I recently found out my first kiss is buried at the same cemetery I'm getting buried at. So I'll be able to kiss him again in the afterlife, even though I'm getting buried next to my husband. There will be drama. Do Marge Simpson. There's a lot going on here. Genuinely, I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to have kids. You're telling me if they suggest getting ice cream for dinner and picking up another dog on our way back, I have to say no and act like that's not a great idea? Sorry, I'm not fake. Unk done seen the yet. Unc is tweaking. Went out with a guy and I told him I only messed with the real serious cat guys. Not, oh, I kinda like cats, but they have to be true catmen. And he looks me dead in the eyes and meows. Meow. KK, are you male or female? Basically, my mum is female and my dad is male, so I'm mixed. When he thinks he has blocked me on everything, but has no idea I am Shine Giveaway 171719. It's Sheen, isn't it? Cannot comprehend how people actually hate on winter. Like, what can you not like about it? You can layer clothes, you don't sweat, you don't burn, there's snow, air is fresh and cold, and you get to be nice and cozy in bed when it's cold. I think winter's pretty cool. Seasonal depression. Just gotta make it to Friday. Guys, at 6 a.m. on a Sunday, I literally used to do this. TikTok Sigma male accounts who idolize Patrick Bateman when I tell them the point of the movie was that Patrick was actually just another NPC loser who had schizophrenia and nobody knew who he was. Isn't it funny how inaccurate this is? In it, Americans think every British person is a thick, accented, unintelligible person because they've never interacted with one. Tuesday, innit, mate? Guys seeing their deepest and darkest secret that they told their best friend not to tell anyone, being read out by a robotic voice in complete detail on a TikTok Reddit video with 6 million views. Psychology students be having the chillest study sessions until they realize why their parents don't love them. My nurse bought me an M&M cookie because I went 3 days without telling people I'm 44 years old. Wow, you ruined the streak. You just told us. My cat patiently waiting for me to turn on the TV so she can watch cartoons on her Disney Plus account. Book Talk girlies help. How much spice does this book have? Warning. Joke. What do you call a dog in Ohio? Zog. Life isn't fun, guys. After realizing they can volunteer to a homeless shelter and bake cookies for the little kids and watch them eat the cookies happily. The ancient Greeks, after choosing the most useless, low durability, fire-maintaining wood, olive, to build literally everything with, Blood is planning something really mischievous. Romanticize everything in your life. For example, these are all the spices I used while making dinner, and I'm pretending they are all at a town hall meeting to discuss the structure of the school's after-school program. Bro, I absolutely hate the beach. It's so dirty and understimulating, but my wife wants to sit out here all day. No games, no TV, no nothing. Like, you've seen one wave, you've seen them all. Let's wrap it up. A Walmart Chili's and a 4-way intersection sure would look great here. The chicken sandwich I expected to get while out to eat, and what they actually got. Wait, chickens aren't even that big. I'm so uncomfy. Math problem be like, that's not a chicken sandwich, that's a sandwich chicken. I got a new French neighbor and he literally laughs in French. He laughs in French and it's so annoying because he's always giggling in his garden so I can hear him. How do you laugh in French? Why is he giggling in his garden? Did they go ha 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 ha? Getting all of this for $0? Bro, people don't understand how easy it is to get free stuff. How, please? Steal, bro. You need to prove to me that's an actual place and not the back rooms. It's a hotel in London, I believe. It's a hotel in Florida, I believe. Trying to be different with that tech. When he says, you look good, but the random guy outside 7-Eleven says, Konnichiwa, my beautiful Korean princess. You look stunning. Bro is sagging in his little sweater. He looks like an unseasoned boiled chicken. I have a 11 in English. An 11 makes sense. You uploaded a video on October 21st, 2020, and you spelled the word for incorrectly. Be quiet, please. It's a weird hiccup. Do you have a speech impediment? No, I'm just from New Jersey. My husband's girlfriend is from New Jersey, and she doesn't sound like you. Okay, I literally don't have a speech impediment. Husband's girlfriend? At least I'm not the one with a speech impediment. Me, staring at the active now. My friend has, knowing they've left me undelivered for 7 hours. Not gonna lie, I like it when they do this. I like being left out. The distance feels comfortable because I don't like that feeling of closeness. Well, you are one unique person. You're so entrenched in online discourse that it's starting to dilute your perception of what an actual problem is. I used to think I was being moved by the Holy Spirit during worship, and then I felt the same way at a Fall Out Boy concert, and I realized I just like live music. Dudes with long hair are so weird. Like, why do you grow your hair? What products do you even use? Are you single? What's your Instagram? Are you free this Saturday? I was walking to the gig and I heard a person say, oh my gosh, that's Michael Bublé. And then the person beside them said, who gives a damn? POV. After the 97th lap around your room, the characters in your head just did something completely unscripted, altering the plotline and changing the entire story. Bye. I thought this was German at first. Historians in 300 years trying to decipher what this is.
Yabba dabba doo!
Cal's watching me cry. I know, they talked about you all night after you left. Girl, we gotta get up early tomorrow. When you start crying in class, cows. It has feelings. I told my husband that Oppenheimer doesn't pass the Bechdel test, and he said, you know, it's historical. It's based on a true story. My bad. I forgot women were one-dimensional hysterical set dressings and not real complex people. Big hit entertainment is calling. The police. You served. However, I will not be eating. You ate, but sadly, you threw up. How I stare at the chemistry teacher after putting a block of sodium in the water tank. The whole school is about to explode. Me, rising from underneath the local femboy's bed at 3 a.m. His loved ones will never see him again. Me, walking into class after winter break. My ability to grasp simple concepts has decreased to that of a domestic animal. I give my cat dysphoria by making him look at this freak cat while he eats. You printed out a TikTok screenshot. China has banned women from modeling lingerie on online shopping live streams, so men are doing it instead. This is exactly what happened to medieval theater. Me, genuinely tweaking when anyone makes me late to anything. Me, examining the menu at Olive Garden, knowing I'm just gonna get a fettuccine alfredo. I don't think I'm attracted to anyone anymore. I'm not even asexual, I'm just that much of a hater. How I feel using big words in my essays that I myself do not know the meaning of. POV, you FaceTime your cat from uni. Go home right now. You best be on your way home. That feminine urge to flirt with the socially awkward boy who's never gotten any female attraction. Christians, stop performing exorcisms. The demon has entered the human body, and it's not your right to terminate it. Life begins at possession. Please. Little Red Riding Hood ain't banned. It is in Texas and Arkansas. No, it isn't. I know, I was spreading misinformation. You start getting discombobulated and apprehensive. Dude, I want you so bad. I'm not joking. When a guy with thythopia starts acting up, is that like the fear of holes? Tryphobia? The 35-year-old middle school band teacher watching 4 pale, greasy, unathletic kids T-pose around a Bluetooth speaker, playing the USSR anthem. It's the 4th time this week, and it's Tuesday. If I get murdered then turned into a documentary, and some true crime girl says, she wasn't fazed by my death, I'm going to haunt you all, when I say, girl, in a sentence to a straight guy, and they start getting offended and say, I'm not a girl, as if I couldn't tell. Me writing an email to my professor and rereading it 7 times to make sure I didn't accidentally type, good afternoon, professor, big bull, fat, big in my... I'm never getting over the fact that romance as a genre, as the highest selling genre, exists largely because straight women fantasize about being loved and treated kindly by men, and men constantly make fun of this because they think it's just that unrealistic, that they could cherish women, and that women are stupid in the first place for wanting such an impossible thing. When I die, someone hack my Instagram and post, Jesus, fine as hell, or it's hot as hell down here, and shake up everyone's life really quick. My teacher that put us on silent lunch in 5th grade died today. Whoa, rest in peace, you silent forever now. Yeah, she is definitely haunting you. Enjoy the horrible karma, Jay. Why is watching an anime on your laptop in an airport so humiliating? Like, Nami, please put your gigantic things away for like a few episodes, please. I'm on the part where they're meeting Frankie, and they're kind of fighting, and Usopp just fought Luffy.